Everyone, Crystal here from Galaxy Finds, and here is the haul that I have been teasing for like almost 3 weeks now. I went to an estate sale. It was bananas. It was so good. So my mom and I often go to estate sales in the area, and we went to another company that we don't always go to because they don't have as many sales. So we decided to check it out, and my goodness, I'm glad we did. So I'm going to pop up some pictures of the house. I just want to tell you a little bit about the house and the owner before I got into the haul. So I guess the owner was like she said either 96 or 98-year-old woman, still alive, but I guess didn't, wanted to sell the house and probably is living in a home or something. And I'm not sure how long ago she moved out because I guess her nephew was living there for a while, but the house was built in 1970 and literally nothing had changed in the house since then. So it was so cool. Like, it was mid-century modern, like 70s amazingness. And you can't even tell like the greatness from all these photos, but when I walked in, I was like really excited because of the house. And so, I go up to the bedrooms and whatever, and there's a few items of clothing here and there, and I'm just like, oh, well, I guess this one doesn't have as much clothing. I go down to the basement, which is how you get into the garage, and there are just like clothing racks and tables just covered in clothing. And I was like, oh my god. So I start going through it, and it's overwhelming. So much stuff. So the first day I went, it started on a Friday, and so it was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday, everything obviously was full price, so I filled an entire IKEA bag on Friday. And then my mom and I decided on Sunday to go back for 50% off day and see if there's anything left. Spoiler alert, there was a ton of stuff left, and I got it all for 50% off. The one catch with this sale was that there was a smoke smell. So if you've never dealt with a smoke smell, it's very hard to get a smoke smell out of stuff, but luckily the owner of the clothing was not a smoker. It was her nephew that moved into the house after her that was a smoker. So the stuff, it wasn't like seeped in, it was like a surface smell. So it wasn't as difficult to get out. The first batch of clothing, I just washed it and then put it like on delicate in the dryer with a dryer sheet, and it like came out. The second set I wasn't as lucky with, and then the new with tag stuff, I obviously couldn't wash it. So I took the new with tag stuff to my mom's. She hung it outside all day in the sun and the wind, and I could still smell smoke on it. So in batches, I took this stuff and I popped it in the freezer overnight. I would take like 2 to 3 items, roll them up and shove them in my freezer, and Nick was not super happy about that. He says he felt like he was like living with a dementia patient who like couldn't remember where things went. Like, he would just open the freezer and there's like a jacket in there. So I finally got through all of the de-smokifying. Everything smells fine now, which I know because I have a very sensitive nose and I have allergies. So whenever there is a scent of anything, like, I'm the first to know. And my mom thought the scent was not strong at all, but I could smell it like the second I picked it up. So I'm going to start showing you the stuff, and you'll see why I put so much effort into de-smokifying this stuff, because it is beautiful. So first of all, I'm going to start with this. This is a men's J. Peterman shirt, and there was a lot of J. Peterman. This is, I believe, most of it's 90s. But J. Peterman is still around. They have very expensive clothing. They're very like leg and look, coastal grandma. They've got a lot of like classic looks. So this is like sort of like a seersucker like material. There wasn't like, there was some men's, but like, I don't know, I did pick up a lot of men's that I found because it was really good brands. But I'm gonna show, I don't even know what order I'm showing you these guys in. I think it's the stuff I got day 1 is in one bag and day 2 is on, I don't know. But here's another J. Peterman. This one is new with tags. This is a wool vest. It's all black, new with tags. It does not have a price on it. has the extra buttons. The back has this cute little like bow detail. I think this one is a women's vest, although, I mean, come on, anybody can wear that. And then I did get a bunch of Ted Baker men's shirts. And here's Ted Baker. So let me show you. Ted Baker, which is a very high-end men's, well, it's not, they make women's clothes too, but for men's shirts, they're expensive. So this one says it's a size 5. They also have their own size chart, which is annoying, but this one's just rayon polyester, but it's green, it's nice. It's a good shirt. I think this is like one of my favorites. This was like the loudest piece there, so I had to get it. Check this out. So yeah, this is really cool. It is by Vanda Mazio, 100% rayon. I want to say like 80s for this. Yeah, it's really cool. Like, yeah, this doesn't smell anymore. Like, when I got that, I was like, oh my god, it smells so bad. I did get this one purse. I know I got this the second day because this one was marked a separate price. So this is a vintage Coach bag, but it does, like, it needs some work. Like, I've seen many things where you can like literally wash a Coach bag like with water and soap, like in the bathtub. I'm a little nervous, but I might try it. Here's the Coach patch. But yeah, it's a pretty big purse. And it was marked for $16, and so I got it for $8. So I figured for $8 I can definitely put some work into that. Oh, this is a nice one. This is a New Tags Mary Mecco. Here we go. Like, the pattern's beautiful. Here's the tag. It says $189 on it. I think I paid $4 for it. Like, I'm telling you, so even their day one full price stuff was like $8 for dresses, $4 for pants, $2 for t-shirts, like blouses and stuff were, I think, $5, sweaters were $10 maybe, but like I think the most expensive thing I got was $10, like in all everything. So yeah, let's see, what are you? This is CNC California. This is a linen like tunic. CNC California was sold at like Anthropologie and stuff, but it doesn't always do amazing for me. But I think I got this for, it's either $4 or $2.50, so I can do well with that. I'm seeing like spots on things just because of the light. Okay, so this is one of the ones I paid $8 for because it is a velvet blazer, and I've been doing really well with velvet, like black velvet lately. The brand is just Valerie Stevens Sports. It's 10 petite, but yeah, like black velvet for some reason has been doing really well. I think it's like the goth aesthetic and like, I don't know, Wednesday Addams. But I can add all those keywords. It's really soft. Feels like it's never been worn. It's just a blazer. It's got some shoulder pads. I think it's 90s. This was a brand I had never heard of, but it was new with tags. So it's a cute little shirt. Let me see. So it's a dog lovers shirt. The back says lover. The front says dog. It's by Barkology. From the House of Barkology. Barkology.com. 2004 through 2008. I don't know. It's an extra large, new with tags. New with tags is stuff we gotta have right now because Q4 is tough for us resellers that mostly sell pre-owned items. So, okay, so there were a ton of printed sundresses, and a couple of the brands I hadn't heard of, but like since she had such like nice taste, I was like, well, I'm sure it's something. They're also like in my size, so if they fail, I can keep them. I'm okay with that. Like this one I really, really like. This is black and pink. It's got the like tie in the back. It's got buttons down the front, and it's by Eagle Ray Traders. Rayon made in Indonesia. There were a few dresses by this brand. I didn't grab all of them, but I grabbed my favorites. But this print is really, really pretty. So, this one. I think this one, yeah, this one is also by Eagle Ray Traders. One of them had, like, some of her stuff had the tags cut out, which I was annoyed with. But that always annoys us as resellers. This is like the same style dress, except it's like green and purple. It's got the tie in the back, doesn't have buttons. Eagle Ray Trader, size extra large, rayon. I really do love rayon too, because it's like so light and like flowy, although it wrinkles like a mofo. So, I don't know what happened to this Ted Baker shirt. I feel like it wasn't like this before I washed it. It's like rippled. And it's not silk or anything. Like, I washed it in cold water, and it says on the tag, let's see, modal and polyester, cool wash separately inside out. I didn't turn it inside out. I don't know if that really would matter though. Like, I don't feel like, I don't know, I can try to steam this, but it's a Ted Baker size 5 again. It's a nice shirt. I don't know. I don't know if anyone's ever seen that like sort of rippling effect after washing something. Okay, there's a lot of linen, a lot of like plain stuff, but these are a pair of cut loose, like wide leg, like, I don't know, probably like ankle length pants. They're in an extra large. I've actually never sold cut loose before, but I've heard it's a good like mature brand, kind of like Flax. But yeah, just black pants. This I was gonna try on because this gives me Wednesday Addams vibes. This is a vintage Talbots, like just like a little like, I don't know, let me show you, like a jumper sort of dress. It's buttoned all the way up the front. It has stretch. I don't know, it's marked a size 14, which doesn't mean much when it's vintage. It may fit me. Yeah, it may fit me. It's black. It's very like dark academia. But if it fits me, I kind of want to try it. I love the print on this. It's so wrinkled. I have not steamed anything, but look at the print. It's all like people like dancing. I just liked how it looked. It's by Putumayo, New York. I know it's really hard to show you guys tags on here. It is 100% cotton, made in India. It's just a short sleeve blouse top. But the print is just really unique. This is really cute, so I know I got this for $1. This is, please excuse my coughing, because I had, like, something a couple weeks ago. But it's the cough that won't go away. So this has a few little marks on it, which is why I didn't grab it the first time, but it's so cute. So this is upstairs on the square, Harvard Square. I think it was like a little tea shop or bookstore, tea shop or something. It's very cute though. And it is that like 90s, yeah, it's heavyweight. It doesn't have a tag, but it's probably an extra large. Okay, this one, I grabbed it at first thinking I'd give it to Nick. But then I looked up comps and I'm like, okay, so this is a vintage Highlander shirt. So I thought it was really cool. The comps are like $35 to $50, which, you know, when you paid $2 for something, that's pretty good. But Nick was like, he really likes the swords, but I don't think he really is into the back part, so, and I think this is like a 2X, which might actually be too big for him anyway, but we'll see. Oh, I found this belt. So the belts were $1. It's by Carlos Falchi. It's got this like embossing on it. It's really cool. It's leather, like you can tell it's leather. It doesn't say it, but you can tell. It's green color. Figure, why not, for $1. There were like a lot of t-shirts. So this one is Boston Ballet when they did Cleopatra, and I looked it up and I think it said 2001. Oh wait, no, this one's 2000. This one's 2000, so this is vintage. Yeah, like, obviously these people were, like, really into, like, art and theater and stuff. You could tell by a lot of this other stuff that was in their house, the books and stuff. This is another Barkology t-shirt. This one is an extra large as well, although it looks really small. There's, like, a little picture on the back. This one looks, maybe this one's older, I don't know. It's got dogs on it. People love dogs. Come on. This one's long sleeve, so that's good too. So originally my mom was going to get this, and then she decided not to. It's a bathrobe. It's like a really nice bathrobe. And it does have the tie. But it's by Zen, Essentially Green since 1992. It just looked like one of those pieces you'd find in like a museum shop. It's full length, like cotton, just really nice. I don't know, someone will want that. I think robes were originally $8 and I got that second day for $4. So this is another one of those Eagle Traders. This one's got like more like dark moody colors. Like these dresses are all very like 90s grunge dress to me. Like you could grunge it up with some like fishnets and Doc Martens or something if you really wanted to. This is good old J. Jill, but this is a vintage J. Jill tag for sure. And then it's just like a linen shift dress. It's in a extra large petite. So yeah, just like a little basic dress. Okay, so I saw this purse day one. It is very Barbie-core. It's got that like chain link, I don't know what it's called, but like I remember having a bag for prom like this and I just like touched it all night, like sensory amazingness. It is a Winning in Davis, which my mom seemed really excited about. So, but I got this day 2 for $5 because this was marked at 10. But this is very much fits the Barbie-core like aesthetic right now. Can't have too much hot pink. So, okay, so this one was badly stained, but I really loved this shirt. I think I got most of the staining out. It was just very, very cute. Nice little, it's kind of like cottagecore, I guess. Yeah, but cottagecore isn't like super in anymore. I'll still tag it. But it's kind of got that like prairie feel. It's by MEICO Land House Look, size 38, so I don't know if it's from another country, but it's definitely vintage. It's really cute. What do we have? Oh, that one's not here. I think I put some other stuff on the bottom of this bag. Okay, this is another J. Peterman. This is a full-length, very like dark academia. This is the front, and then the back has these cute little buttons. So J. Peterman, size large. It says Lexington, Kentucky on this one, so I don't know if they changed the tag at any point, but perfect condition. Just like a cute little plaid dress, good for the holidays. This one, let's see, another J. Peterman. This one says made in India for the J. Peterman company. This one is like a knee-length dress. Very cute. It also buttons all the way up the back. It's got little pockets in the front. It is a size extra large, 100% cotton. So, J. Peterman, if you are as old as me, was on Seinfeld. So Elaine worked for J. Peterman. So J. Peterman was pretty well known in the 90s, and the fact that they're still around today shows that they're probably a very good company. So yeah, I've never actually found J. Peterman in the wild. I actually subscribe to their catalog because I just love looking at the stuff in it. It's so nice. It's just very, very expensive. But here's another one, J. Peterman. Nice print. Another button up the back. Size extra large, also made in India. Very nice. These are like the perfect sundresses though. And maybe they won't sell until spring, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to list the new with tag stuff first. Get that out of the way. So this is just my blue ginger, but I thought maybe I would keep this. So I really liked the colors and the print. This has pockets. It's got a tie at the back. It doesn't have a size, but I'm assuming extra large since all the rest of them were either large or extra large. This one, oh, I don't think this one has a tag in it, so I'm actually not sure. This is more of like a, so it's like flares out a little here. It's got buttons. It's blue floral print. It's definitely cotton. I don't know, it might be J. Peterman. It might be one of these other brands that I've seen, but it's just really cute. It's a nice little sundress. This is a nice brand. Tianello. Just a button-up basic shirt. This brand, like, retails for a lot, but I don't know if it resells for a lot. It's nice and thick, though. Nice thick fabric. What is this? This says, it's called the Ada Blouse. Tencel and rayon. Made in the USA. Okay. It's a nice, like, teal color. Pretty. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with this sweater. Look at this sweater. I paid $10 for this one, but I think it's totally worth it. It is by Field Gear. I don't know. There's no size, but it looks to be maybe like a small or maybe a medium. It's got all over reindeer. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. This needs to be listed immediately though. So I did get a scarf. I think the scarf was $2, but this is more like, I can't even like show it all because it's really, really big. It's really pretty. There's no tags on it. It's very lightweight. It's probably polyester. I couldn't find any markings or any like tags or anything, so I don't really know, but it was pretty. Here's another pair of the black cut loose pants, linen, extra large, you know, basic. I really like this jacket. It's very like 90s looking. The colors, a front like kangaroo zip. It's by Spalding. It says it's a ladies medium. It definitely probably fits more like a small. It's cute. Alright, so, oh, here's another pair of cut loose pants. Oh, these are like, it's like a stain. Do they? I don't know. I can't really tell. There might be some discoloration right there, but they're green, linen. Same wide leg cut loose pants. Oh, here's a linen dress. There's a cut loose dress, extra large. But this is very like retro looking, very like flower power. This is an extra large. It's got some buttons on the side. Oh, it's got buttons on the side so you can like adjust it so it like tucks into the waist a little. That's cool. And the last thing in this bag, another J. Peterman. This one has the button bag on it, so it makes me think that it's probably new without tags. But it's got like a paisley, it's full length, buttons on the back. People, I don't know what they're doing next door if you can hear all that banging, but people are doing something next door. Yeah, this one says made in India, 100% cotton. This one's a medium, so this one might be older. I don't know. Okay, next. I got this one on half price day, but I really liked the print. All these people. This full length, and it is by Deborah Parker, which is like a sort of leg and look company. There's the tag. It says price was $96, size large. This is rayon. Yeah, another like nice sundress. These, oh, everything's in a rolled up because I had them in the freezer that way. Some more linen wide leg pants, but these ones are Eileen Fisher and new with tags. So these retailed for $108. They're just wide leg linen pants. And they are 100% linen. Okay. Yep. Eileen Fisher though, like new with tags. I got those for $4, I believe. The next pair is flax. This is the only flax I found, I think. But it's brand new with tags. It's got 2 tags on it. The other tags is $49.99. Flax, size large. I am not stuck with anything unless I stick with it. That's what the tag says. I love how they have the little sayings on the tag. But these, like, I don't know, this lady had a lot of wide leg linen pull-on pants. So if you're looking for anything like that, you can come to my closet. Here's another new with tags, Eileen Fisher. These are a pair, what are they called? The tab waist trouser. They're sort of like stretchy. They're like this sort of olive green color. I think they're like a wide leg or straight leg. But they're a good like work pant, size large. And they retailed for $138. Once again, $4. I got this blanket on a whim. I didn't look it up until I got home. So, I'm not going to open it all the way up, but it's just really pretty. It's like, you can definitely like feel it. Feels like wool. You don't have feel-o-vision, sorry. But this is the tag. So, it's called Intertextiles, woven in Scotland. Made from 70% mohair and 30% wool. Wool, yes. So mohair, it's mostly mohair, which is a good fabric. So I ended up looking up this brand, and they were sold from $70 to $100. So I think I paid $8 for this. But yeah, it's nice. I think that somebody will definitely buy that. I feel like there's spots like in my eyes because whenever I look down at something, I'm like, oh my god, there's a stain on it. And I was like, nope, it's just my eyeballs. So this is new with tags, Lucky Brand. I don't often buy Lucky Brand anymore, but I think I got it for $2.50. It has an $88 price tag on it. It is cotton, made in India. Yeah, it's got like sort of wide sleeves. Yeah, it's just a nice casual top. There's some more cut loose. This one is new with tags. So we're getting into the new with tags, but yeah, it's got Tencel, which it has that. It has a cut loose tag made in the USA, and then it also has the store tag, which says it was $75.99. So it is just a basic top, but it's got these like iridescent buttons. I think they're shells because they're kind of like rough on the bottom. It's kind of cool. I feel like this is something you would pick up in like a beach town gift shop. Like that's the vibes this is giving me. Then we have some of the men's tops here. Another Ted Baker size 5. This retailed for $155. $155. And it was never worn. Just a nice men's top. It's perfect for like work or whatever. So I have a few of these. They're not the most exciting thing, but I think I can make some money on them. Another $155 Ted Baker top. Great business casual. You know, even wear it for the holidays. You want to get a little dressed up. And so I'm not really sure what size 5 is on Ted Baker. I'll have to look that up, but there's another one. Same size, same style, $155 tag. Yeah. This one I actually paid up for. So I think this one was marked at $20 and I got it half price day for $10. So this is, I feel like this is a great like holiday shirt. It's by Mariano Rubincini. but it's new with tags and has a $350 price tag on it. It doesn't have a materials tag, but it feels like silk, so, or silk blend. I could not find anything about materials on it though. But I was like, wow, a $350 shirt that you never wore. And I don't feel like these people were bargain shoppers, so yeah. Next, is this the last one? It might be. This is a set. And so this was new with tags. It's by Carol Anderson Collection. The top had a $52 price tag on it. It's a cute little plaid top, and then there's a pair of pull-on pants that go with it. And the pants have a $76 price tag. Another pair of like wide leg linen. Are they linen? They're extra large. They're linen and rayon, yeah. So I think that's it. I actually did have one more pair of pants, but that I kept for myself. They're just a pair of like workout pants that I got for $2. But yeah, this haul was epic. I can't believe it. Now I just have to steam everything and get it listed like right away. So this is gonna be a lot. But thank you so much for watching. Give this a thumbs up, subscribe. I really appreciate all of you, and hope you're having a great week.